this is a quiet donut store. Okay, excellent. I appreciate ever so much that you have arrived here 2 minutes before I actually open. I really do appreciate that. Confidence is key, of course. However, that has not allowed me enough time to present all of my delicious donuts here to sell here in my donut store. Okay, so if you don't mind, yeah, just give me a couple of seconds and we can get all the donuts out here for you to peruse at your own enjoyment. Okay, just remember, nice hushed tones. It's late opening hours. It's a quiet donut store. That's better. So much better, isn't it? Yeah, and that's why we're probably one of the greatest donut stores, because, you know, we're so chill and so relaxed. Great. So if you just give me a couple of moments and I will get the most delicious, most tantalizing, most visually stunning donuts you have ever seen here, ready for you to select and enjoy. Excellent, thank you. So, are there any particular types of donuts that you're interested in? Any sorts of flavors you like? Okay, interesting. Yeah. Right. Okay, grape. I've really heard of grape donuts there before, but of course, this is. We'd like to consider ourselves a little bit of a hipster donut store, so we can cater for all sorts of flavors. You see. Yeah. Any others? Yeah. Okay. Right. Interesting. Yeah. And finally, yeah. Well, that might be a little bit too hipster for us. Okay. We don't tend to go for sort of fish-flavored donuts. Okay, but you know, each to their own. Each to their own. Right. So I'm going to present out our delicious donuts. Please do enjoy. As you can tell already that our donuts are the most delicious looking donuts that you've ever seen. You'll notice also as well that these particular donuts, of course, are definitely handmade and not purchased at some other store and then sold here at extortionate hipster prices. No. I just remember, nice and hushed tones for me. Keep it nice and quiet, okay? That's the kind of place this is, you see. Mainly for intellectuals, you see, yeah. And you can tell that it's all been made with precision. Flavors have been added to heighten all of the senses. You'll get tasting and getting what you want in a minute. I'll just continue setting up if you don't mind. Thank you. perhaps you would like to begin again. No, because you did seem just a little bit too keen to begin with. Okay, that. What might we do it? Hello there, and welcome, and thank you so much for turning up at precisely the right time for when this donut store is good and ready to go to serve you with the most delicious donuts. There we go. See, it's so much nicer to arrive just on time and not before, you see. So I've got a beautiful selection of donuts here, which I think that you're probably going to like or love so much. So you look a little bit hungry, you look like you're ready to eat and select some of the most amazing donuts. Right, yeah, and just remember, if you can just keep it at hushed tones at all times. This is a relaxing donut store, just keep remembering that, please, as you speak. Perfect, and we'll keep it relaxing and enjoyable for you as possible. Great, great, great. So, you showed an interest in some particular flavors like grape, fish, toffee, and what was the other one? Oh, Marmite, I see, yeah. And unfortunately, I can't really cater for those obscure taste buds of yours there. Some would consider them just to be a little bit indifferent, okay. But I can rectify that with some delicious tasting flavors here for you. And I think we can let you try some donuts if you wish. If it's the one that you're buying, of course. Great, great, great. Of course, these are very expensive donuts purely because of how great they are. You know, we're highly renowned here in this donut store, and that's why probably within moments we'll collect one of the largest queues here, as always, and it'll be a complete sellout at this donut store. Yeah. So, what takes your interest at your first glance of the donuts here? Would it be the strawberry cream one? Perhaps it would be our Boffi one. See, that interests you. Or maybe a classic glazed donut ring here. Or perhaps you want something a little bit more chocolatey. A delicious chocolate donut, one of our nicest here. Or perhaps you want to upgrade that to a chocolate donut with perhaps some brownie toppings on there. Or you're feeling a little bit more chocolatey and adventurous and want something a little bit more chocolate soothing for you. Well, this particular one, I'll show you in a minute if you decide to have it. So, how many of you got in mind? 3. We'll see about that, won't we? So allow me to get a bag. I hope you don't mind. Every single donut that I make here is individually wrapped, okay? Just so we know that every donut doesn't affect the other donut's flavors, okay? You don't want it sticking together, anything like that. Plus, with a clear bag like this, you get to enjoy the look of your donut as well as it's squished, and so you know that you're looking after it on its journey back to wherever you go. Excellent. Okay, so let me get that open there for you. Perfect. So which donut interests you at the moment? Ah, indeed. Yeah, well, a traditional donut here, even though some might consider that's not very adventurous considering all these delicious donuts that we have here. However, you know, a hipster donut store, I understand a sort of customer like you, and of course we want to make sure that we look after the traditional, you know, flavors of a donut. Okay, that means that we appreciate what a donut is and what it does and what it should be made of originally. So that's a jam donut. It's got a nice sugary glaze on top there, which is really nice. A little bit of jam seeping out there. This is a really, really nice donut, which I'm touching all over in my hands. And of course on top here we have the nice glazed sugar on top. You can see there, it's got sugar on the top. Yeah, absolutely delicious. And yeah, you're gonna really like this one. Would you like it? Excellent choice, excellent choice. Look at that, just absolutely divine. Here is your first choice of donut, and it looks absolutely delightful. You're going to enjoy that so much. So can I give you that to you there? Excellent. Well, you really do enjoy that donut there, and that's really good, the selection that you had there. And I'm pretty sure you'll probably want a couple more, won't you? Yeah, so how about that I just show you one of these here. Okay, so we won't take that one, we'll take this one. So perhaps if you're a bit unsure, then a strawberry cream donut like this could be something that you really like. So this has a strawberry cream inside, which is put inside the donut here, and on top it's glazed with a sugary strawberry icing top with swirls of the cream in a sort of icing form there, and then on the top some little sprinkles of strawberries on top. So overall this is a delightful donut which really does tantalize the senses there, and could be something of great interest for you. Yeah, or perhaps you want to go a little bit overboard now and go for perhaps this particular donut here. Now this is exceptionally chocolatey donut. So on the top here we have some chocolate eggs. Okay, these are all homemade, sitting in a nest of chocolate here, icing. It's soft chocolate icing there. Then on top of that we have chocolate flakes sprinkled on top of this chocolate nest. Underneath we have the chocolate icing round here, and it's really delicious. And then we have our lovely donut, a traditional glazed donut. Expect all those delicious flavors to be seeping through. It is a donut ring because it is a nest, but inside the ring is chocolate that's been pumped in through there as well. So that really is you'd like this donut. Remember, hushed tones, try to whisper if you can do that. Yeah, we try to keep it relaxed here in this donut store. We wouldn't want to upset any of the other customers that are now queuing up outside the door. Okay, excellent. Well, these donuts sell out very quickly, you see. Okay, and because of the extortionate prices, I have to keep them up and up to make sure that everyone has a chance to get one of these donuts. Right, so how about I put that there for you? That's a fine choice. And we'll get you another bag to get it packaged up. Right, so that is a really good choice. By the way, did you ever taste that mixture of a chocolate egg with the icing before? Well, this one's really going to give you a flavour which you haven't had ever before. Okay. Wow, that looks so good. How about we get that packaged up there for you? And this is the donut which will take your fancy there. Was that a right choice there for you? Excellent. Well, I'll give you that there. Okay, I'll just put it down there for you to grab. Excellent. And do take care of it. You don't wish for it to be squashed in any way. Excellent. So, can I interest you in any more donuts which I have here? Yeah. How many are you looking to get overall? 2 more. I like where you're getting at here. I think 4 donuts is a good amount, yeah, for anybody. Yeah, someone who is a bit of a donut connoisseur. You've got to understand the flavors and savor every single mouthful. Yeah. That's what it's all about at donut stores. So how about that I just select something here for you which might take your fancy. Ah yes, so you expressed you liked a bit of banoffee, but toffee, but banoffee is quite similar sounding to toffee. So therefore I'm going to suggest the banoffee to go with your toffee. Do you see what I mean? Excellent. So let's take a little closer examination here. So expect inside of the donut here, banoffee to be inside the sauce, will be inside the donut. And then on top we have banoffee glazed icing on top, a deliciously glazed looking donut. It looks so good. And then with a little bit of white chocolate sprinkled on top here. And then on top as well, we have banoffee pieces which have been scrunched up and have set nicely on top of the donut, and it just creates this abundance of great flavor. Okay, so if this would be something to go with your toffee interest, then I think this could be a good choice there for you. It does look good, doesn't it? It looks like a really, really good donut. I think you're really going to like it. So you would like that packaged up? Okay. And where the tongs? Just in hushed tones, don't worry about that. Oh, you're going to love this one so much, I assure you. Let me just get the tongs here again, okay? So I don't know how much you know about donuts, but you really are becoming quite the donut expert, because your selection so far, a traditional donut with a strawberry donut, and then now you've got a banoffee donut, the ones that sell the least in this store, because chocolate tends to be the most popular. So I really do appreciate, that you really understand donuts, and you know that you picked the best flavors. Excellent. Is that perfectly packaged up there for you? Great. Well, you take that donut and look after it as well. Try not to eat all in one go. Excellent. Right. More donuts here. I noticed that queue is getting pretty loud, but notice how no one is being loud. Pretty long. And notice how no one is being loud because we're a late donut store. We only open up after hours, because our donuts sell out straight away. So everyone is nice and quiet, quietly anticipating what donuts can be left over for them. You might wish to take them all, or you might wish just to have one more. I don't know. Yeah, well, someone who has a taste for donuts, certainly is a special person of higher intellect, in accordance to me. Yeah. So what am I talking about? You didn't go for strawberry, you went for the chocolate egg, didn't you? The prized one. So how about that I suggest the strawberry one here for you? Well, it gives those subtle tones of strawberry with the sprinkles on top, and the cream and strawberry cream that is of course inside the donut. On top we have the delicious glaze of strawberry on top, and then we have the strawberry and sort of hard cream pieces placed on top, sprinkled in, and set on the icing. So it's really, really, really delicious. It's a sort of harder icing top, but I think you're going to really like it. I thought so. Look at that donut. How nice it glistens in the light. So I'm just going to place it in the bag here for you. You're going to absolutely love this strawberry cream donut. I assure you, you're really going to enjoy the taste of that. Okay, so there you go. Excellent. Now do take good care of that one as well, because you now have 4 donuts, okay? And you don't want to eat it all at once, or maybe perhaps you do. Yeah, I mean, if you like donuts, then that's the kind of thing that you would do. Yeah. So we've got an arrangement of donuts here. Would any of the others take your fancy? A traditional glazed donut, maybe, or a chocolate, donut there, or chocolate brownie top donut could be pretty nice there for you. Or perhaps your classic sort of Simpson-y donut, something that looks really good. That queue's getting pretty big. So you really are in a prize position here at the moment, where you're able to select the last collection of the most delicious donuts here in the area. As you can tell, all the indie hipsters outside, they're eagerly awaiting your decision. It's all about you here at the moment, and how relaxed you want to be, and how many donuts would you like? Yeah. So would any of the other milk chocolate one? Yeah, that is a really good choice. So on top here we have milk chocolate, and then it's got a white chocolate swirl on the top. The glazing is just so tasty looking. And then we have a little bit of nuts that have been placed on the top there, and it's set in the donut. All in all, it creates this wonderful arrangement of flavors in your mouth. I'd get that donut, yeah. To be honest, that's probably the one that I would have chosen there as well, purely because these are one of the favourites, and this would be gone immediately. So the fact you came here early, I sort of perhaps understand that a little bit. You didn't go with the normal etiquette of the sorts of people we have in here. However, you do get the opportunity to buy the best donuts before everybody else. So. And it was this one. Oh, what a great selection there. Okay, we'll place you in there. Now your donut is perfectly packaged and protected by air pocket there, so can I just give you that there? Excellent. Great. Okay, so I see that it's a little bit busy now, and you have got 5 delicious looking donuts there. Yeah, well, let me just get them out here. Just move them here, and place that one there. Okay, place this one. So if I spread it out a little bit, it looks like that I've got more to offer people. There we go, there we go, and there we go. So is this your first time in the donut store? It is. I haven't seen you in here before. Yeah, and I'm sure you can see what all the fuss is about. I mean, with donuts as deliciously looking as these, then yeah, there's a little bit of following for this donut store. So tell your friends, yeah, because then we could jack up prices even more, you see. Perfect, yeah, that's so good. That's so cool. Yeah, so I'd like to thank you so much for visiting my donut store. Did you wish to have any more donuts? No, and you didn't wish to buy any more? Yeah, you couldn't afford more, I see. Yeah, I mean, the ones that you've got are pretty expensive. Yeah, well, thank you so much for visiting my donut store and going through the donuts together. I mean, you did miss out on some delicious looking donuts like this lovely chocolate one here and this very traditional looking delicious donut here, and also Boffi. I think this one's toffee actually. I think this is a toffee ring. My apologies there. So there are some really nice looking donuts here, and I'm sure you see what the fuss is all about here in the donut store. Excellent. Okay, so is there anything else I can do for you? Now, I do hope that you enjoy your donuts. I'm sure you will. It is an abundance of flavors which just fill your mouth up with pure enjoyment. Yeah, and you're going to be so happy and so relaxed afterwards as well. Yeah, because you probably feel a little bit sick after eating 4 donuts, so you feel nice and sleepy. Excellent. Thank you so much for coming to see me. It was great to see you. Well, take care, son. Cheerio. Next. Ah, hello there. Welcome so much